Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube and my very first ever YouTube video, and today I'm going to be recording this look, so let's get into the tutorial. As you can see, I've already primed my face and filled in my brows, and to prime my face I use a Smashbox Photo Finish. Okay, so next for me would be the eyes. I'm going to be using this NYX Jumbo Stick in white. I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over the lid. And then with your fingertips, you're simply going to just smooth it all out. And I'm going to be using the Morphe 35B palette. So first, what you're going to want to do is find your flattest and smallest brush. I'm going to go in with this orange shade, and you're going to apply that only to the inner part of your lid. And again, I'm dipping back into the palette. And you just want to pack on as much color as possible. The brighter the better. And then after using your smallest flat brush, you want to go in with your next medium flat brush. And I'm going to dig into this bright pink. And you're just going to take this color and put it in the center. Like, just look how bright that pink is. And next I'm going to be using my fluffy brush, and I'm going to get into this dark inky purple color right there. And you want to apply very little, being that it's a dark color. You always want to play it safe with dark shades. I'm just going to dab a little, very little, on that corner. Very little. And then what I do is I go back in with my smallest of the smallest flat brush. A blending brush is so big it can take over the whole lid if you allow it to. So what I'm going to do is just use this tiny brush to get into that outer corner. So as you can see, all these colors are perfectly even on the lid. Now I'm going to go into my blending brush, and I'm only going to blend in the pink and the orange. And then you want to go in with a smaller flat brush and do this purple. You want to do the purple separate again because it's so bold that you don't really want it to clash into these other bright colors. And a lot of people ask about my lashes, so I will be using the Cocoa Queen Bee lashes. These are the lashes I always tend to use. It's so much fuller and not as thick as your other lashes may be. And so I'm just going to apply my lashes off camera. So as you can see, I've applied my lashes, and what I'm going to do next is to go under my lower lash line. And I'm going to apply the same colors in the exact same order at the bottom. So I'm going to start with this purple. And you're just going to dab it in the corner. Really gently. You don't want your eye to look black, like a black eye type black. And then in with the pink. You can use the same brushes as long as you know how to get up under your lashes. And then in with the orange. And all this is going to get blended out, so it's going to look better. And the orange, you want to drag, not all the way into your tear duct. Your tear duct is here. The inner part of your eyes. You don't want to get that dragged into there. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. Very gently. And you want to make sure you really focus on blending that purple out. Because again, with deep colors, if you just blot it on, it's very noticeable. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight this inner tear duct just a little bit with a highlighter. And I'm going to be using this pointy foam brush. And the palette I'm going to be dipping into for my highlight is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. I'll have her channel down below. I love her looks. We're going to take very little and place it. So next I'm going to be applying my mascara, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And I'm just going to apply this on my top and bottom. Very little on the top. I'm only doing the top because I want my real lashes to blend in with the falsies. Okay, so now that everything's all done, now I'm going to be applying my MakeupForever HD foundation. I'm in the shade R510. And now I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend it in. So now that that's done, I'm going to apply my LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I like to take my concealer and bring it down the bridge of my nose. I like to bring it a little closer so that it can be here and out. So now I'm going to go in with my orange beauty blender. And when blending, you want to take it out. Never take it and blend it downwards. Then it'll extend throughout your face and you don't want that. And then to get under the eyes and really into this spot here on my nose, I'm going to use the smallest beauty blender that's really pointy and going to get into those creases. So next I'm going to go in with my LA Pro Girl Concealer in Toast. And if you want to contour your nose, which I like to do, and I also, if you guys want to see a tutorial on that, just comment below and I'll do it. I just take it and start from the tip of my eyebrow and bring it down to my nose. See that? Now I'm going to go in with my beauty blender. And when you blend this, you want to blend it upwards. Don't just blot it all in one spot. That way it will drag down and then it's going to look like a dark shadow under your face, and we don't want that. So as you can see, I'm blending upward. Blend it, girl. So now I'm just going to go back in and add a little more of the concealer here. And then you're going to go to the bridge of your nose. Next I'm going to do my highlight, and I'm going to go back into the Carly Bible palette. And I'm going to dip into this gold shade. You don't need much. A little goes a long way. Very pigmented. And you don't want to apply it up here. Highlight doesn't go that close to your eye. It goes right about here on the cheekbone. See how that works? I'm going to put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And next I'm going to apply my blush, and I'm going to go into this NYX Amber color. Just going to dab it a little bit. And now that everything's done, now I'm going to set everything into place with this Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm going to go back with my little beauty blender. This way it'll get right into those areas. I'm also going to apply a little below where I contoured. That way that contour will be nice and sharp. So basically, as you can see, anywhere that I applied concealer, I applied this over top of it. That way it'll make it matte finish. So, and you don't want to let this sit too long, so I'm going to go ahead and with my blending brush, I'm going to blend all this out. So now I'm going to go back in with my mascara and just go back into that lower lash line just a little because I might have bumped it while blending in my powder. Okay, so now that that's done, time to get into the lips. And I'm going to go in with my MAC Heroine. And over top of this, I'm just going to add a little bit of gloss. And I'm going to go in with my NARS lip gloss in the color Turkish Delight. And I'm just going to apply a very little. Just a little dab here. Dab there. And then to set everything in place, I'm going to set this in with the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. So this is a finished look, you guys, and if you want to see any more tutorials such as focusing on my eyebrows and just my lashes, make sure to comment below in the box and I will be happy to do them.